Scott, welcome to the Product Club interview series. Thank you so much for coming on. It's always a pleasure to chat with you. We've known each other for almost 5 full years now, which is amazing, and I'm super happy to have you contributing here. Why don't you, for the folks who might be listening, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? How do we know each other? And who are you?
Yeah, sure. No, thanks for having me. I'm super excited to be here. Yeah, I mean, I guess we met through Jason, right? So
Yeah.
Jason was a mentor of mine at Microsoft, and connected us together back when you were just kind of starting your career
Hmm.
at Microsoft. And I'm super fortunate that we've been able to stay in touch. And I think it's really awesome that you're kicking off this program and helping people like break into product, because like so many early career people I talk to always have kind of these same types of questions, like how do you get
Yeah.
started in product, and like how do you grow and how do you build your career. So yeah, I think this
Yeah.
is super timely, and great to like, yeah, super grateful to you for being part of this conversation. um,
Totally.
so for me, I'm a product manager at Microsoft. I'm currently working on Microsoft Places, which is an AI powered app to help people manage hybrid work and figure out how to best, coordinate, collaborate with their colleagues. And then we are also kind of targeting, the space analytics sector. So being
Mm.
able to, help people establish a new baseline of how to work. And then we can give all that data to space managers in a privacy preserving way, and they can figure out how to right size their real estate footprint. So both from a economic and an environmental perspective, making sure
Hmm.
that they're not over leveraged in real estate.
Yeah.
I've been at Microsoft since I joined right out of college, actually. So I was originally born and raised and went to school all in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada.
Hmm.
Um, had a couple internships with Microsoft, joined full time back in 2015, and yeah, like I said, been here ever since. So the first
Hmm.
6.5 years of my career, I was a PM on the Microsoft Edge web browser team. Had the opportunity to kind of move around within that organization, work on a whole bunch of different things, from launching our very first extensions platform all the way through to doing a stint on user feedback and making sure that developer productivity remained high by making bugs more actionable when they were filed. I did a stint in our media platform team, so was responsible for working with partners like Netflix and HBO and Disney Plus, bringing all
Hmm.
of their DRM to content into the Edge browser, since we have a different DRM system than Google and Chrome does.
Hmm.
I did a stint in our privacy team where I was involved in launching some of our initial privacy preserving features like password monitor and tracking prevention, and then
Nice.
became a lead responsible for basically everything that puts pixels on the screen in the browser. So our input
Hmm.
stack, our rendering stack, our composition stack, CSS, JavaScript, all of that stuff. And at that point, I also had the opportunity to dabble in consumer facing products as well. We kind of went through a transition internally. So
Okay.
my team was responsible for bringing Editor, which is our enterprise grade spell checking, grammar checking, to the browser. So now you'll notice that we have
Hmm.
Editor directly built into Edge. And we also have text prediction. So powered by AI, if you're typing away on the browser, you'll
Right.
get that nice kind of prediction. You can hit tab and it saves you a whole bunch of time in terms of, when you're writing online. From there,
Yeah.
I moved over to Microsoft Viva, where I was responsible for the Glint acquisition. So Glint is an employee survey tool. Basically, how do you help people thrive at work? Leaders need the signals to be able to kind of understand how their org feeling.
Hmm.
So that was an acquisition that LinkedIn made, and we transferred it from LinkedIn to Microsoft, which you think would be easy since we're all one
Yeah.
company. But there was a
Exactly.
lot of nuance and complexity there that I'm happy to get into. And then once that project wrapped up, I moved over to Microsoft Places. So that's kind of where I am now, and that's the 0 to 1 experience that I was hoping to get.
Yeah. I'm always amazed by not only like your growth in the levels, within the company and your ability to become a manager, of course, and but also like context switch between all these different facets of PM, right? Like there's touches of being a security focused PM, like kind of a people focused PM in the Viva experiences team, right? And then your classic feature PM and even technical PM in there. So you're really like the Microsoft master. Like you've kind of seen honestly all of the kind of different types of PM roles that we have in the company. I'm curious.